Alright, it's time to start gaming. Time to be an absolute gamer today. You guys ready? Cause I'm not. So, attempts throughout the week. Surprise, surprise, I haven't gotten a stage 5 run. Although, I did, yesterday, because I've been kind of struggling throughout this week. But yesterday, I actually got a run that had 5 lives going into Misamaru herself. Sadly, I lost that run on a second spell card. It was like one of my worst Misamaru fights I've ever had in recent time. But hey, I got that pace going into her, and that means a lot to me. So that's how I look at that. That Misamaru pace is sick in my eyes. I didn't capitalize, sadly. I did practice some more Misamaru last night as well. I almost got another practice one against her. So, yeah, yesterday was just kind of a lot of Misamaru chokes, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to come back and do this. Basically, I think like something I realized recently that helps me is the fact that it's like I keep trying to zone out when I'm on like stage 3 or whatever. Oh, because you can zone out a little bit in stages 1 and 2, and you can still get like you can like they're early enough to where you can like luck out and get a good run. But like on stage 3, it's like I really got to take that shit seriously. I gotta be like thinking about like. It's mainly like I gotta think about what's going wrong whenever I die on stage 3. Because like there's a lot of times where I'll just die on stage 3 and I won't even like think about what happened that run. I'll just be like, oh yeah, I lost because it's stage 3 or whatever. Yeah, let's run it back. But I realize like, nah, I need to be a little bit more focused than that. I need to be like, okay, well, what did I die to? Where did it go wrong? And like, what could I have potentially done to make it better? And I think that has actually been helping. Just like keeping my thoughts focused a little more like that. Like even if I don't play better, at the very least, like I feel a little more active. So that's my new strategy for winning. Is just talk it out. It's like this has basically become a therapy session. So like, how did that death make you feel? Look at this. Look at this game. This is a hilarious game, actually. Alright, nice. There. Yeah, that was just a really shitty spot. Kind of got walled off. What do I do from here? I think I can get over to here. Kill this guy. Get both point items. I have a much better understanding of some of these things. It's like, I know what's going on, and now I only die like half the time to these stage sections. Which is, you know, it's pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty amazing, actually, if you think about it. If you really think about it. Alright, great. 280. Actually, even if I didn't die, this still would have been enough in order to... this would have been enough to have 4 power going into Takane's final, actually. So that would have been cool. Keyword would have been, had I not gotten walled. Well, there's probably a way past that wall. If I'm being honest, I can't really think of a way, but like, I don't know, maybe I could have dipped earlier or something. Just gotten out of there, you know. Should have been like, see ya. God, recently I've been re-listening to artsy games like Persona 5 playthrough, because that's like, that series is really long, so it's like a really good like background noise. And I forgot that like in the intro cutscene in that game, like Joker does just say like, see ya, and then jumps out of a fucking window from like a 10-foot story building. Like, he's just fine. He's just goated like that. He's just in he's in the fucking the world or whatever. He's just in the palace, so like it's physically impossible for his ankles to be broken. Too strong. I haven't streamed this too fast, have I? No, it's fine. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about a thing about that. So, sometimes I mess up, like, doing, like, the restreams of the Rice, because it's literally just, like, I just won't look ahead before rushing to the side, which is really bad. That was almost really bad. I mean, it was really bad, but I didn't die. I need to be reading that a little bit more ahead. I was not. Said what I needed to do, didn't do it, and then I panicked. Okay, well, that was just unfortunate. Two deaths there really sucks. Yeah, no, again, I was just completely on the back foot there. I needed to, like, I needed to be a little bit more ahead of the game than that. I just wasn't reading it properly. Aw, damn, really? That's enough to throw some peas. Really thought that dodge was gonna work too. It's a damn shame. Okay, and then I got rammed by a fairy. Like, if you are not on... Okay. 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 I got fucking Twitter clipped by that bullet. Like, come on. How was I supposed to know I was gonna hit me from there? I was like the last couple of pixels that could have possibly even touched me. How did I get 115 out of that? Yeah, no, but, oh yeah, what I was saying, though, is it's like, if you're just not completely on your game entering stage 3, just, like, that, like, you will just lose. Like, I had 5 lives entering stage 3, and I didn't even get to Sanyo. And it's not like I haven't seen stage 3 hundreds of times. It's just, sometimes it just be like that. Yeah. Something I've been doing recently. So I think it was like last week I mentioned Touhou Devil of Decline, and I was talking about how I like was on like the fence about getting it. I decided to get it, and I've been playing through it now, and so. Because, like, the thing is, like, so, like, again, like, I was already seeing Asprey FM. Hold on. Okay, no, we're good, So, I was already watching Asprey FM, like, play through it with Mailing a little bit. So I was like, okay, I don't want to pick Mailing. I want to see somebody new to see, like, what, like, differences there is in the story. Apparently not a lot. Like, there are some cutscenes and some unique dialogue, but a lot of the dialogue with characters you can recruit plays out the exact same regardless of what your team is, or like what main character you chose, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I was kind of trapped there. I had to get out, but there's no safe way out. It's kind of weird, right? Because it's like, well, to be fair, it's like Touhou characters are kind of like not fleshed out enough to where you can have some of them say the exact same lines and it still makes sense. Like sometimes it doesn't, but then sometimes it's like, oh yeah, it does. Or it's like, oh yeah, like this character could say that, yeah. Like, they do have some, like, unique dialogue, depending on, like, who's in your team. But, like, there is a lot of, like, dialogue that... yeah, no, that was brutal. Okay, that was just a brutal setup. What the fuck? I still had 3 yin-yangs off to the right, and then I just had to live with that. I just had to live with all that. Yeah, no, but dialogue or whatever. There's some unique dialogue. Most of it's the same. But that's not really what's been interesting me so far. So, because instead, I think I briefly mentioned this last time, but, so, out of the 4 main characters you can choose, they all have a gimmick. Mailing's gimmick is that she can equip a bracelet that makes it so the game is like way easier. Like you take less damage, you deal more damage. That's literally what it does. I kind of forget what Reimu and Byakuran's gimmicks are, if I'm being honest. I don't remember what they do. But the one that interests me the most was Yukari. Because the game specifically goes out of your way to tell you that she is not recommended for a first-time playthrough. Like that, the game tells you that on her character info screen. It's like, not recommended if this is your first time playing Double Decline. So basically, what Yukari does is like, so her gimmick is that when she's on the overworld, or like, basically if she's running around in a screen with like monsters on it, right? Because like encounters in Double Decline aren't like random encounters. Like the enemies are physically wandering around the map. Like just think like Persona or something, like Persona or Paper Mario. Basically, you can use your skill to make it so the enemies can't see you, so they don't chase you around, meaning you can be like very, like, you can avoid encounters. They gave her that because what her gimmick is that every chapter she is given a time limit in which to clear the chapter. And how the timer works is that every time you clear a battle, 7 minutes are drained from your timer. So basically, the game is forcing you to try to do a minimum... It's trying to force you to do a minimum battles run. Which I think is interesting, right? I mean, it's like... It is interesting to... Like, it has been interesting so far trying to, like, find, like, ways to defeat bosses while being underleveled. And I've made a decent amount of progress, I think. I mean, I don't know how long the game is, but like, I beat one of like the three like devil people. I beat one of them so far, so that's something. They do actually like allow you to turn off Yukari's gimmick at any point during the playthrough. I guess it's like, you know, like if you want to see Yukari's story without actually having to do a minimum battles run. Because, like, the thing is, like, there is some stuff that, you like, is going to be, like, there's some stuff that you can't really, like, get or fully know without, like, grinding. And so it's, like, if you've played through the game before, you probably know what skills you're going to want on, like, what things. Because, like, the game has, like, so the game has a mechanic where you can equip, like, 3 different, like, spirits or whatever on your characters, and those spirits can, like, level up, and they learn new skills. Like, that's primarily, or that's, like, that's basically the game's magic system. Like, I mean, it's kind of just like materia, if you think about it. Or, like, I think a closer way to look at it would be what were they called? Espers? Like, you know the mechanic in Final Fantasy VI, where it's like you got like the spirits that you level up there and they learn new skills. It's basically just like that, except you have like 3 equipped at one time. Which, actually, wait, did you have 3 Espers equipped at one time in that game? I don't remember. No, I think you can only have 1 equipped to a character, but it's like once they like learn spells or whatever from it, they were like they just knew that forever is basically what it is. I don't know. They don't learn, your party members don't learn skills forever in this, but again, like the spirits that you can equip do keep their skills, and you can trade them around different party members. Okay then, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, 0.01, calculated. Yeah, no, but again, like, so the issue of that for a minimum battles run is that, obviously, you're not going to be able to get, like, you don't have, like, all the experience in the world to get every skill unlocked for every option, or for every spirit you're going to get. So, I have a feeling that I'm going to run into a problem where it's, like, I'm like, there's probably going to be a really useful skill on somebody, but they might not be necessarily somebody who I'm using. So I'm just never going to know about that skill. I mean, I can try and grind like multiple like spirits up, but like there's like there's some like really like it tells you at what levels like the spirits will like gain more skills. Yeah, it tells you like what levels the spirits like start gaining more skills, and like some of them are like some of the final skills are like, you know, like really far down the line, like at like level 40 or something, and it's like, you know, again, that wouldn't be an issue if I like could grind, but since I can't, it's like I don't know whether that like level 40 skill is even going to be like worth it or not. So it most likely what's gonna happen is that I'll make some decent progress in the game, but at some point I'll have to turn off the gimmick, because I probably like I'm into the game enough to where I think like, yeah, I'll probably want to see it through to the end, most likely. But at the moment, it's kind of just like, you know, I'm just curious to see how far I can get under the minimum battles restriction. Because, like, well, like, the game does have, like, a ton of, like, mini bosses, right, that you kind of need to fight. So it's, like, you do keep getting, like, sprinkled, like, EXP and, like, you have, like, a bunch of goals to just, like, keep going for as you're trying to explore around. I know, Becca. I didn't even think 0.001 was possible in these games. Oh, no, it is. It definitely is. That's not the first time I've seen that on Takane, actually. I think that's like the second time I've gotten that to occur. I think the first time was like off stream, but I know I've gotten it once. Alright, back to stage 3. See how this shit goes. Can the streamer actually read Sanyo's bullets? Let's find out. Well, first I gotta read Rice. But, you know, so sometimes I can read Rice, sometimes I can't read Rice. You know, it's a little bit of a back and a forth. It's a little bit of the back of the forth. The 4th of July? Wait a minute. But that was 2 days ago. Alright, we read Rice. Can you tell that I was on the back foot that entire time? Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell? Okay, well, to be fair, the second pattern was fine. The first one was absolute blind panic because I forgot to mentally prepare myself. The third one was blind panic because it was a difficult pattern. And then the fourth one ended before it got bad. But hey, I did it. That's a successful Sanyo mid non-cap. It's just that easy. Why do I make these decisions? I lost 4 power frozen peas. I'm bad. Alright, I'll admit it. I'm garbage at this game. You won Twitter.com. Okay, that was just brutal. Okay, no, I don't blame myself for that one. That was just a rough pattern right at the end. Okay, to be fair, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised that I lost to 4 power frozen peas. My reading right now is not great. I definitely need to step it up. Also, hi, I lost an LNBNC Kage and non-free. Yes. Oh, damn. Oh, this just sucks. It's Kaguya though, so I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Just like, oh man, you lost an LNN pace to Kaguya. I can't believe it ever lose a run to Kaguya. Couldn't be me though. Definitely couldn't be me. That is incredibly far though. That is still impressive, I will say. I hate reading this now. Alright, cool. I read it. I did that. I didn't know where to go. That was so disgusting. There we go. Look at that. That's a lot cleaner. Kill her? Yeah. Yeah. We kill her. We kill her. Got it. Where do I go? Ah! Well, not there, evidently. Now we do the good old non-free. And it's go, boys, go. They'll time your every breath. Perfect. Perfect. Now we do this. Aww, she gave the bad RNG. She didn't give a fuck about Lily White. Simply did not care. I was thinking of the cutscene from Final Fantasy, what was it, Chronicles? I forget what that game was called, but it was just like, it's like, for I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what cutscene I'm talking about? The one with Lich or whatever? Bro, I fucking hate this. I hate her so much. Fuck you. Fuck you, Sanyo. She moved. She did a 1 in 3 chance 3 fucking times in a row. The worst part is that now I know I'm gonna lose like 8 runs to Buddhist Diamond before having another chance at it. Yeah, that's the sad part. It's like yeah, getting past that is pain. Sanyo is chaos and your mission is to destroy her. Well, it is 1 Sanyo killed for today. So I have technically killed chaos. So wait, does that mean this run end like does that mean that when I beat Touhou 18 I become Sanyo? Is that what happens? It's like, when did you all start planning to turn me into Sanyo? Oh no, sorry, it was scheming. When did you all start scheming to turn me into Sanyo? just imagining Jack's face sitting on the throne, but it's just a fucking cropped, like, it's just a cropped Sanyo head, like, put over Jack's face. Oh god. Oh, that's too funny. I love that mental imagery. I love that mental imagery. When did you all start scheming to turn me into Sanyo? Shit, I had to move up there, not to the left. Yeah, that was embarrassing on my part. Ah. The original idea was to do small focus taps so it never went under, but I'm very dumb. It happens. Speaking of Buddhist Diamond, I got a no focus capture of her yet. Wait, what the fuck? Because someone asked if it was possible to cap it with the human yokai gauge in full blue. Huh. Well, you did it. I didn't know that was possible. If I'm being honest, I don't remember what Buddhist Diamond looks like, but I know the majority of her, like, I know what most of her spell cards look like off the top of my head, and it pains me to imagine capping any of those unfocused. It's like, what, Buddhist Diamond is spelled 2, so it's like, what the fuck was it? It was like, there's that one... There's that one where it's like, there's like... It's like a bunch of random lasers, and then she shoots like a row of arrowheads at you. I forget if that was spell 1 or not. I keep thinking of Buddhist Diamond, and all I can think about is her second non. Or, like, I'm trying to think of her second spell card, and all I can think of is her second non. Because that was the one that always stuck out of my head as really annoying. It's the one where she just summons, like, an avalanche of blue. And your best hope of dodging it is to, like, misdirect it to the right, or to the top right, even though it doesn't look like it does anything. Oh, yeah, the lasers of random stars. Wait, no, I think that was the one I was describing then. Because it's lasers of random stars, and then she shoots a thing of arrow. She shoots a row of aimed arrowheads at you, right? I think that was it. Unless I'm combining 2 of her spell cards in my head. I guess random lasers of random stars would already make it difficult enough. Oh, no, she shoots arrowheads if you get closer. Okay, no, so I am thinking of a different spell card then. God. I'm thinking of, like, lasers with stars, and the only thing I can think of is her second to last spell card. I think I'm literally I'm just forgetting what Buddhist Diamond actually is. Well, because Buddhist Diamond would have to be spell 1 or spell 2, right? Yeah, and also she doesn't shoot arrowheads on her second to last, so yeah, it definitely is different. Probably an anti safe spot measure, but only happens when you die and go for the POC. Yeah. Couldn't think of it. I don't think she shoots arrowheads naturally on any of her patterns. No, she does. No, there's one where she definitely does. Because there's one where it's like there's lasers. I know. It's like a row of red arrowheads she shoots at you, I think. Unless I'm thinking of... There's something... yeah, I messed up. There was some pattern where it was like a bunch of... I remember it was like a bunch of lasers, and then she like shoots an aimed bullet at you to constantly keep you moving. It was like some shit like that. Alright, cool. It was able to go over the yin-yang. Okay, well, I'm not going for the double point item. Simply not happening. Speaking of simply not happening, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be getting... It doesn't look like we're gonna be getting 270 going into the Takane boss fight. Or 370. Alright, there we go. 0041. That's a little better. Buddhist diamond is thrown when she first summons a massive shield of spirits. Which are the ones summoning the lasers. She does that? I can only think of Aaron in that case. It's been too long since I've seen her fight, clearly. I can only imagine thinking about Salamander Shield. That one shoots short. Yeah, it's not Salamander Shield I'm thinking about. I'm gonna call all of her patterns real quick to remember if she shoots arrowheads naturally. I want to... Okay, hold on. Real quick, if you can indulge me, can I try loading after this run? I want to try loading up Touhou 8 just real quick and loading up TH Frack so I can see what the fuck I'm like talking about. Cause I want to know if I'm going crazy or not. I want to know. It'll take like 5 minutes to like get that open. I guess I don't know. We'll see. Let's actually finish. Okay, well, let me see how this run plays out, and then I'll see how badly I want to open Touhou 8. I'll see. Non-1 rice. Rice and jelly bean. Oh, yeah, there was jelly beans on non-1. Oh, yeah, I hate that non. Well, it shouldn't surprise me. I hate, like, all of her nons. Well, actually, I hate all of her nons except for, I think non 4? I hate all of her nons except for her final non. Her final non is fine to me, and that one is exclusively jelly beans. Which is weird that I'd find that fine, but I actually, like... I don't know. Like that one's slow enough to where I think it's fine. Her last spell. It's last spell 1 rise. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me. I need to try clutching up. We're in stage free territory now, and that means that we're most likely gonna die. Before I think about this, that, or anything. Before I think about declining devils, reclining devils, fucking Kaguya's bullshit spell cards. It's like Kaguya and her 5 bullshit requests. Yeah, I jumped the gun on that. I realized I was jumping the gun on that as I fucking did it. I don't know why I did it. Damn, that was just brutal. Do you see how much was clumped together? Okay. Well, we'll take a 2 miss out of that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we lose in some ways, but we make up for it in others. As for last spell, it's last spell 1, rice and Mentos, rice and bubbles, rice and bubbles, and then rain rolls the entire bowl. Yeah, that's kitchen sink. There's one thing I know about Kaguya, it's what bullet she uses. Believe me, I've fought her like 20 times last month, and that's just during runs. Oh god. Yeah, I do trust you on that. I want to see what I'm thinking of then, because I probably am wrong. I want to see how I was wrong. I want to see it. I want to prove myself wrong right now. Okay, cool. I somehow capped that. Great. I'm very goated on the sticks, as they say. I'm very goated on the sticks. I think I was too high up on the screen there. I needed to be a little bit lower if I wanted that gap to work. Dude, I had the right play. I just tapped too far to the left. That was actually, like, that was a completely fine play. That was what I was supposed to do. My tapping is just bad. I should, because I wasn't looking at Marissa there. I was trying to look up to see what was happening. Damn it. Damn it. Hold on. No. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Yeah, don't do it like that, maybe. I mean, it worked out fine. Alright. Can I get good luck this time or no? Or is that not in the cards? It's not in the cards. She did it again. She did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, she does it again. She did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does she come up with this? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Actually, Horror Elixir, she does use arrowheads during that one. but not. Attendance don't need. Last spell pass. It's my day, and I get to be as toxic as I want. That is true. This is her day. Happy Sonya Day, everybody. Ah, fuck. This is a day where we all just get to celebrate and enjoy Sonya just as an existential being. You know what I mean? Listen, Sonya is here to make sure that we pay for our sins, and you know, I'm just, I just truly appreciate that. I think we need more characters like that in video games. You know, Mario is a pretty fun game series, but what if but I just don't feel like punished enough for what I've done in my life when I play Mario. You know what I mean? But I get a little too much of a fantasy trip from hitting the B button in that game. I need something to ground me back to reality. Yeah, hold on. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna indulge myself for like 5 minutes. Hold on. Close this game. Close the game. I want to see this. Okay, main line 8. We're jumping from 18 all the way to 8. Is this game gonna be loud? Might. I forget the last time I adjusted the volume settings on Touhou 8. Or I may have muted it, actually. Wait a minute, I probably did. Touhou 8? Oh no, it's here. I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay, hold on. You need somebody to ground pound you back to reality. Exactly. You get it. You get it. This layout is not gonna work. That's fine. Okay. Add a source. Game. Add source. T. Add source. Auto. Specific window. This one. Alright. Come on, capture it. Need to capture this moment. There we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna be layered above that actually. So it's fine. Perfect. Okay. So now we go into we go to Touhou 8, we go to Touhou, we go to TH Prac. Boot that up. Perfect. And then now we get this. Okay. Brack. I want to see. So 6B, right? I think Kage was the B. Oh yeah, well this is what Buddhist Diamond is. Hold on, Brilliant Dragon Bullet. This is what I wanted to see. I think it was this one. Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, I forgot this one existed. This definitely wasn't the one I was thinking of. Okay, so I guess I was speaking to Buddhist Diamond then. Is it this one? Yeah, oh yeah, she does have spirits. I forgot that. See, these arrowheads. They're blue. No, there was arrowheads in this spell card. What the why'd she die so quick? I'm not crazy. I knew there was aimed arrowheads. Yeah, there they are. I tried resetting and the game crashed. That's fine. I proved my point. I'm officially not crazy for today. Yeah, to be fair, those arrowheads are probably the least concerning thing about that spell card. I just always move out of the way before they spawn, so they barely exist to me. Yeah, I don't know how she died that fast. I think maybe her iframe timer was gone. I don't know. Okay, game's loading correctly, right? Streamlabs. Cool, game's here. The one time I wish I was playing something other than Yomu. Yeah, no, you gotta get on the Marissa agenda. The Marissa agenda is where it's at. Look at how much fun we're having in the Marissa agenda over here. I mean, like, come on. How could you not want to join? Yeah, no, I do get the just like completely like forgetting about the existence of the arrowheads, because yeah, like they are just like they're not what you're worrying about. They aren't even remotely the issue. It's the stars and the lasers. The arrowheads are kind of just like an afterthought, just like, oh yeah, I guess those are there. Perfect. You can only assume you killed so fast because you were damaging both Kaguya and multiple spirits at the same time. Maybe. Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah. Does the spirits taking damage like hurt Kaguya's health bar too? I guess I probably would. Yeah. Yeah. So if I'm hitting like both of them, because the laser's piercing, and then I'm getting extra damage from the missiles. So. Yeah, Marissa just kind of kills that spell card. We got DPS. Dimaggio per centiseconds. Centiseconds spelled with an S. Hello, R24. It's because Alice's laser is OP if you can actually damage familiars. Yeah, that's true. That's where Marissa comes in. If the spirits didn't damage Kaguya, the spell would probably be impossible with solo human. Oh, yeah, you're right. Or at least it would take super long. Yeah, you'd just be shooting. Oh, God, yeah, you'd have to deal with the entire center row of spirits. Like, that's like 3 spirits you'd have to gun down before actually being able to deal damage. Yeah, I've never thought about it, but yeah, that laser is actually, like, having piercing in a game with, like, a fuck ton of familiars is actually really useful. Or, like within, like a fuck ton of things to block, like, a boss or an enemy. Like, that's actually, like, super useful for DPS. It's just that, yeah, it doesn't actually matter if you're only playing as Alice because she doesn't get to shoot the spirits. I wonder how much it would help Marissa if she had piercing in this game. I can't imagine like a ton, but like, you know, there's like some sections where it's like there's like a main enemy being hidden behind like a fuck ton of like mooks, and so you like if you had piercing, you could actually like damage the main one a lot more easily. Ah, I fucked up. So the stage fairies, you can sit on top of them and kill them directly. Well, yeah, but like it's kind of hard to just be there, right? Like, I wouldn't really want to be, like, at that very starting section, like, I would not want to be at the top of the screen there, is the thing. So otherwise, I just kind of get shot to death. Ow. I do love, like, the fairy, like, no hitbox shenanigans. It is cool. It is super cool to me to like see strats like that. Not all fairies, but yeah, in stage 6 you can't do it. But again, though, that does depend on, like, do you want to be at the top of the screen still? Because, like, yeah, like if a fairy is coming in at the top of the screen, you want to kill him. Like, you do have to commit to the fact that it's like, okay, I'm kind of just going up here, and I'll just see how this works out, I guess. So, sometimes you can get a significant advantage from doing it, but, like, not all the time. Sometimes you don't even necessarily gain a significant advantage from doing it like that, but it's more fun to do it like that. I think, like, the only example of one that I know is actually from IN. It's like, it's like the fairy. It's the fairy at the, like, the start of stage 5 or whatever. Well, actually, a couple of fairies in stage 5 have that ability, but, like, the one I mainly do it on is the one right at the start, because you kind of just wait for it to... You just wait for it to get there, and then you just sit on top of it and mash bullets into its face until it, you know, actually gains a, hurt box. Shit, I cannot play right now. I have no power here. I have no power over the stage section. Simply none. Now we damage big wheel. Definitely do that. I just sorry, I just started thinking about, like, what if, like, because you know the health bar is a giant wheel, right, or just like a giant circle. I was thinking just like, what if What if you just, like, perfectly fit, like, a PNG of, like, a wheel into that? And that's just the boss. It's just you versus big wheel. Hello, crowd. No, it's Sonya Day. You got it correct. No, you got it. Okay, well, that was just kind of... I should have tried moving back to the left to see if I could get out of there, but, like, man, I just felt like a deer in headlights at that point. I was like, I'm afraid to press left. And I don't think I was getting away from going to the right. Fucking hate the circle. Hold on, let me read that more in a bit. Need to actually make sure I don't die here. We'd actually get a run in stage 2 going if I don't die. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't it be nice? Perfect. Look at that. We didn't even get walled. Not this time. Okay, we need to properly time you down. Come on. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now we wait. 1, 0. Perfect. That was so bad. I don't know why I went for that dodge. That was so bad. Fuck. If I could hate the circles, much prefer the straight line at the top of the screen. I could see that, yeah. I don't know. I think they're both fine. They both do their job. I like the straight line more. Straight line gang. I like how you get different shades of red with different phases. Yeah, no, that is cool. I actually do like that. Just realized you have the best card in the game, Lily. Yeah, no, I got it. I got her. I have a... and she is my good luck charm. She doesn't actually... as a pro tip from chat, I got recommended to have Lily. And, well, it's been paying tremendous dividends, honestly. Like, I've almost gotten to run to stage 5 ever since I put Lily on my screen. Alright? That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck. My restreaming is really bad. We love emotional support, Lily. We do. Listen, Lily White is the best therapist in all of Gensokyo, and you cannot convince me otherwise. It's like the facts are here. Yep, that was the correct decision. No, I tried going around that. I didn't do it right. I'm too greedy for power. My greed. My greed. What do I even get from it? I get like 2 extra power at the risk of the run. But I want the power. You don't get it, chat. You don't see my machinations. If I have 2 extra power, then I might be able to get 2 power or like 200 power going into the Michael mid boss. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Absolutely. Well, it doesn't even matter because I didn't even get 165 here. I can collect extra power. It's not even do anything for me. I'm not gonna get 2 power going into Michael. I'll never get 2 power going into Michael. $192. 11. Okay, well, you just didn't die. That fairy clung on to life everything it has. What playing a game of high power loss does to it, man. Well, the thing is, like, it's not even that, right? Because it's just like, it's just like, yeah, why do I care about this 2 power when if I die, I lose 100 of it? Like that. I feel like I was more so about optimizing power when I could actually, like, keep it. You know what I mean? But, like, I still want to optimize power in this game because it's realistically the only thing I can optimize. Like, I can't really optimize, like, resource collecting, and optimizing points doesn't do anything for me. So it's like, all that's left for me is power. $256, I mean, that's something. That is, in fact, like, a number that we have on the screen right now. And if you call in right now, you too can get your 7 orders of 256 power today. So call now before we run out of stock. Because we literally only have 1 of it, actually. We only have 1. Like, literally, if you call at all, it's like, it's yours. And you are the only one who gets to have it. Like, imagine being able to claim that you were the only person in the world with 256 power. Like, people think you're such a Chad for that, actually. For real. On God, no cap. I both simultaneously love and hate what the internet has done to my, like, brain. You ever get that feeling? where you're just like, or you're like, oh yeah, some of this shit's funny, and then like, or like you hear yourself talk and you're like, oh yeah, no, I like some of that, and then you hear yourself talk and you're like, oh God, why does my brain know this now? Why is my brain aware of this? Okay, cool. We got back. Oh, look, we got. Oh man, we're same minus the love part. Yeah, that's fair. We are literally 1 power away. By the way, like, so okay, if I can beat both of Takane's first 2 spells without dying, I'm going to end up with 399. Which is the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. Literally gonna have 399 going into her final. So some people see 69 and they pop off. I see 69 and I am just filled with immense sadness at the potential of what could have been a run having 4 power going into Takane's final. It's literally 1 point outside the power range. I was just slightly too suboptimal. Alright, let's hope I don't die to this. I was dying to this a lot yesterday, actually. I just had some trouble reading it. Had some trouble clutching up, as some would say. As I'd say. And there we go, $3.99. Buy it now. Oh, still on sale. It's like, oh man, I don't want to buy this run for 4 power, but for $3.99 power, I'll absolutely buy this run. It's like, you've sold me. It's like, Zun, take my money. I'll never be able to love something that made me find a fucking metal pipe falling funny. That's a good sound effect. Yeah, like the funny 69 on the a screw on the right. My brain is reacting. Yeah, the game is 0.0. Forgot UM doesn't give Moth levels of power. You know, it's like, it doesn't give Moth levels of power, but it takes away more power than Moth ever did. Well, actually, that's not true. But, well, no, because you can get it all back in Moth. It takes it away, but you can still get it back. In this game, you can only give, like 1/7 of it back. You can only get a 700th of it back. It's like they take it and they take it and they do not give it back. They do not return it what they took. You have to earn it back through hard manual labor over many years. You have to work an honest 9 to 5 at Starbucks for the next like 2 years in order to get back the power that they took from you. The power that you had once earned, but then the game told you that you hadn't earned it actually, and so now you gotta earn it back. That was terrible reading of that rice, by the way. That fucking sucked. I'm so bad. But let's read this correctly. Alright, well, I read it correctly. I just kind of messed up. But what about this? Damn it, I was really hoping you'd die. I kind of needed you to die, if I'm being honest. I kind of really needed you to die there. I can't read Takane's Midnon today. It's hard to tell exactly where I should rest my eyes there. Like, whether I should have them, like, slightly above so I can constantly be reading ahead, or whether I should have them looking down at Marissa to make sure that I, like, do everything I need to correctly. Listen, there's no such thing as a moth bloom. Alright, listen, if I've learned anything from Crispy, it's the fact that there's literally no There's no possible way that anything bad could happen from playing too much Mountain of Faith. Dude, I didn't know where to go there. That hit me. That hit me. Yeah, it does not give a boiled pizza. Is that me? Am I boiled pizza right now? Did I have a pizza? Was my pizza cold and I decided to heat it up by putting it in a pot of boiling water? Sounds delicious. I wish this game had moth levels of power and moth bombs. It had moth hitboxes and had moth music. It had moth patterns. Honestly, I agree with most of that. I unironically agree with the moth hitboxes. This moth is pretty moth in aesthetics, but only that. Well, I mean, yeah, it's the same character sprite that we've been using since Moth. This is exactly what Marissa looks like in Touhou 9 and in Moth. Okay, I really gotta start clutching up on stage 3. Okay, what went wrong there? Okay, let's talk about that. So, it was... Okay, my reading on Rice wasn't great, but I didn't get hit there, so it was fine enough, right? But the main issues was just, like... Next time, I'm just gonna try keeping my focus on Marissa, alright? Ah, goddammit. So for Sanyo's mid-non, keep the focus on Marissa. Just see how that goes. Because I died twice to that, and that was really fucking sad. There's that, and then there's, just don't die, like, 3 times to frozen peas. You go up a mountain and fight a god. Oh, yeah, no, that is true. I didn't even think of that. I mean, yeah, it's the same sprite, right? It looks the same. I'm mothing out. Yeah, it's the same sprite. I think Reimu's is also recycled. I'm pretty sure, like, Reimu's and Marissa's sprites have not changed since Touhou 9. I'm fairly certain. Oh, yeah, same with Sakura. Chirno, Aya. Yeah, I guess it makes sense if Chirno would have the same sprite. Yeah, that... See, Zun's a good man like that. He recycles. He understands the importance of it. He's got a green thumb. He's a good guy. But sadly, he also made this game, so I don't know how much I agree with his methods. I'm gonna have to leave an angry Twitter message at him that he won't be able to read because it's in English. Does it even have Twitter? He probably does. He probably does. You gotta be kidding me. How did you not die? That's absurd. That fairy would have died in Moth. That's all I'm saying. Alright? It would have died in Moth. Chirno and Aya and Race and LOLK. BU has only been playing games before Touhou 10. And, yeah. Rainbow also, except it still uses the Gohei less sprite from DDC. Okay, gotcha. Well, the portrait's always different. Yeah, that makes sense. That is the main thing you'd probably notice, is just portraits. He does. At Corndo, IRC. There are multiple Japanese Twitter Touhou accounts. And he still inserts Rionos. And he still insists Ryunosuke isn't a self-insert. It's like, I don't know. Zuna. The evidence is starting to pile up against you. The day we know is the day Zun decides to write a chapter about Ryunosuke dating Aya. That's how you know. That's how you know he's a sub. If he ever does that, then Ryunosuke has officially become a self-insert. That was a terrible dodging decision on my part, by the way. It worked, but it was still terrible. That's just the classic for me, though. That's the absolute classic. Listen, I make these things work. Don't ask why I make them work or how I make them work. I make them work. All right? I'm a working man. Once drew a self-portrait for a magazine, and it looked exactly like Ryunosuke. That's hilarious. Oh, I love that shit. I wonder, like, how much of that was intentional, or like, I wonder if he thought about that as he was drawing it, right? Or whether, like, he just drew it and he's like, oh, wait a minute. Or maybe he didn't even think about that. Maybe he just, like, drew it and he's like, yeah, that looks good. Shit. I got attacked by a sneaky fairy, or the sneaky yin yang. It came in from the left. There was nothing I could do except for, like, probably, like, 10 things I probably could have done better. For example, I could have not gotten hit by it. It's one of my favorite things I've heard. That was, like, from, like, an Alpha Rad video. It was, like, a Smash... yeah, I think it was, like, a Smash 4 video or something. Like Travis was like, what do I do about that? Like, genuinely. And he's like, well, you could have... Or, yeah, he was like, name 3 things I could have done. And he was like, well, you could have not got... Or it's like, not gotten hit by it, not gotten hit by it. And, well, you didn't have to get hit by it. I feel like when I try describing things, it's in, like, the most snappy and confusing way possible. It's a human. Wait a minute, we have a human here. Hello, Zuko here. Go. Don't kill me. I don't even remember where I've died. Oh yeah, I died in stage 2. It was Yin Yang's. I was like, what's gone wrong this run? It's like, oh yeah. The randomly spawning yin yang section. Shit, dude, I should have gone up and around the talisman. I just didn't want to do that. Kind of thought I didn't need to, but I did. I needed to. Super hard to read that ahead of time. I just gotta. It really is just like, I just like, I can't hesitate like that. I just gotta find the gap and like, even if the gap's awkward, I gotta find it and I gotta take it. And if I get hit, then whatever. Then it's just my bad. Well, like, Okay, especially if she's that low on the screen, right? Because I don't have a lot of time to react to other things, and there's gonna be a bunch of bullets clumping up together. So, I should have expected something like that to happen if I decide to... Like, when I decided to not take that gap, I should have expected something like that to happen. So, it literally is just, like, I gotta take whatever room I can work with. Like, if she's gonna move down like that, then I gotta move up. I gotta move up. How long has it been since we've had a run to stage 3? Feels like a while. Oh. Dude, I'm so mad she didn't die. Good. God, there is another, like, I've been, there's like so many like Touhou fan games on my list that I realize, like, or there's like, I realize like there's a lot of fucking Touhou I've been playing, right? But like there's a Touhou game that I think might still be half off. It actually might not be anymore now I think about it. The sale may have ended, but I know there's like Touhou Azure Reflections, I think is what it was called. It's just like this it's like a 2D, or it's like a side scroller Touhou shmup, where like the gimmick is that you fucking, like, in order to end like attack patterns, you have to like ram into the enemy, which I think is hilarious. That game looks really good, and it's or at the very least it was half off. I'm very much on the fence about getting it before it becomes not half off. If it's not half off anymore, then I'm just gonna wait. But like, that is a game I would like to try at some point, because it does look pretty fun actually. It's like, it is insane just how much fucking Touhou there is to consume out there. And like how much of them are like actually like cool and interesting projects as well. Like it's not even just like, oh yeah, well like there's this or this, but it's like, you know, you might not want to like play it. And it's like, no, there's actually like a ton of really cool like stuff out there, like both official and fan wise. So it's like, oh yeah, I love playing these. Nice. You saw that wave about to kill me. I have both Double Decline and Genesis of Sephiroth sitting in my inventory. Nice. I actually have both of them as well. I tried playing Genesis of Sephiroth, although I couldn't finish it. I didn't get very far in it. I just kind of lost interest. Although I've been having some fun with Double Decline. It looks like it's still half off. Okay, nice. Okay, I might get that today then, before it runs out. But I have to get into same, honestly. Like, if like, it's not often that I want to sit for an RPG. Like, they can be fun, but it's not always like something I want to do. Even if it's like a thing that I find interesting, like I just don't always have the patience. I think that was like kind of the issue when I tried playing Sephiroth. But like, but I've actually been playing like Double Decline, and I've been just genuinely having fun with that. Or I mean, not Double. That was the issue when I was playing Sephiroth, but I've been like, I've been in the mood for, but like I'm actually kind of in the mood for an RPG right now, so I've been playing Double Decline. I also think, like, well, Devil Decline has also interested me because of Yukari's gimmick, where it turns the game into, like, a minimum battles run. I think that is also really interesting, and so that's, like, I think, like, the systems of the game were like a little more interesting to me, and also just that gimmick that Yukari has attached to her is like, oh yeah, that's interesting to see how far I can get with that on. It's like not it's not even remotely like how I would play an RPG. Actually, now that I think about it, no, I played an RPG like that before. That was what I used to do when I had no patience. Nowadays, I actually, you know, I do play RPGs more patiently. Like, I actually take the time to fight things. I'm at 369 again. Are you kidding me? Usually I only play RPGs during summer because they do take patience to finish. Yeah, they're, like, a lot of them are really long. Then a lot of the Touhou RPGs, you get post-game, then post-game. Yeah, I think, like, if I beat Devil Decline, I'm probably not focusing on the post-game at all. I just want to see the game. Like, once credits roll, it's like, if I'm super intrigued, I might stay around, but, like, typically post-game is when things get bullshit. I'm not sticking around for post-game unless I really enjoy the game. Like Artificial Dream in Arcadia, I actually did beat that post-game because I thought Artificial Dream in Arcadia was super sick. I thought that game was incredibly well made, and like I had a ton of fun with it, and so I decided to stick around for the post-game. The final boss of the post-game was fucking absurd, and from what I can tell, they've actually made it more absurd since I last played. They've had, like, some system changes since I last played, and they also changed a little bit about, like, the gimmick of the final boss. Like it used to be, like, the final boss of the post-game, like, when I fought her, it was that she was resistant to everything. So, like, she just took a long time to fight. And she was, like, constantly, like, every, like, 6 turns or so, you know, like, she'd use her, like, gimmick spell or whatever to, like, fully debuff your entire team, which sucks. But now what it is that every time she uses her gimmick spell, what ability she's weak to changes. Or like, what skill she's weak to changes. Or, like, element, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, what element she's weak to changes, and like, to everything, like, she absorbs everything else. Like, if you hit her with anything else, she will heal from it. But if you hit her with if you hit her with what she doesn't absorb, then she's weak to it. So you theoretically get in more damage, but that means that your team has to cover everything. Like, that also means that your team has to cover everything, and she's still, like, she just has a new ability where, when she has 1/4 of her health left, she gains, I think 20%. I think she gains, like, 20% more attack and 20% more defense or something. Touhou Labyrinth post-game at the end was a big pain. Or, yeah, like, that's Genso Wanderer, right? But Touhou Labyrinth 2 was fun. No, okay, I don't think I've heard of Touhou Labyrinth. I'm thinking of, like, Lotus Labyrinth when I hear that name, but I'm probably thinking of something different. In any case, we got an LNN run going into stage 3. So, let's, you know, let's actually try. I'm gonna try doing the things I said I was gonna do. And we're just gonna see how that goes. I need to be focused here. Yeah, let me just do some tap streaming. Does fully unfocused fucking streaming. I was like, oh man, can't believe I hit the wall so fast. What happened? Could have been anything. Yeah, I think that's just a, think that's a we commit to the bit kind of cue in the music. No, if I just tapped to the right there, I actually would have capped that. I was a little too late to react. Whatever, it's better than the last run. Now all I need to do is not die to frozen peas 4 times. You think you can do that? Well, let's see. Regardless of what I think, we're about to find out. Nice. Okay. I like that. Oh, not Lotus Labyrinth. The one... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Got it. Makes sense. Shit. I got off on the back foot with that immediately. The dodge I did was just super awkward, and that made me very afraid. That was probably the worst down movement I've ever done in my life. Nice. I should have gone to the right, not the left there. Fuck. That was my bad. Okay. Hold on. We're past those two. You gotta be fucking kidding me with that. That was brutal. Don't move too much, though. Don't move too much. Moving too much is your downfall in this. Sanyo. I shouldn't have focused on the left there. I should have just tried seeing where the gap was. Okay, that was just completely my bad. You should never die twice to this spell card, or to this non. I'm just really bad. I was thinking about other shit. Not helping me. Fight's not over yet. Alright. 2 more attacks. Yeah, Sanyo's being about how Sanyo does with this non-free. Literally not even letting me play the video game. Hey, she moved with me. Shit. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. And she ran away. And I died. Alright, great. I need to fucking sit up in this chair, man. I need to sit up in this chair. Alright, we're good? Yeah, okay. Mike's still good. Mike's still good. Yeah, that was a mostly good stage 3. I just really fucked up on Sanyo. my reading a spell 1 was, or my reading a non 1 was super bad. I just fucked up movement-wise on spell 1, and then I just played horribly on non 2. Played horribly on non 2, and then just a slight like just misplay on. Yeah, and then my reading was just bad on the final. Because realistically, you should not get hit by that final. So yeah, it was just my reading was bad. Actually, now that I think about it, haven't I heard of Touhou Labyrinth before? Isn't that a, isn't Touhou Labyrinth a Metroidvania? Or am I, no, I'm thinking of something else. No, yeah. There was one where it was like you played as like the Scarlet Devil crew or whatever. And it was like a Metroidvania game. But I don't think that was Touhou Labyrinth. God, I still want to actually get the Elden Ring DLC at some point. You know what Etrian Odyssey is? It's more or to that style. Okay, gotcha. Wasn't Etrian Odyssey is like a first-person dungeon crawler, right? I do wish there were more Touhou Metroidvanias. Yeah, there's Luna Nights, which is really good, right? There's no like big notable ones outside of that, but again, like, well, like again, there's that other one that was made or whatever. It was like I think the one I'm talking about where you play as the SDM crew is actually the second game made like that, and I think there's like 3 games that were made. It's not on the same level of quality as like Luna Nights, but like I was playing through like some of the, again, I think the second game, and it was a little fun. I got some enjoyment out of that game. The SDM Castlevania games, I haven't played them. Scarlet's and Rhapsody. Oh, do you mean, God, I actually don't know what it was called. It was like Touhou Komajo, I think. Cause like, well, so cause there's a Touhouvania game. Was like, yeah, I forget the names of them, but yeah, like both of them are on Steam now. It's like. Well, the first one was like the SDM crew or whatever, and then in the second one you do play as Sakuya. That one's like the PCB incident. Or at the very least, like it has like PCB characters. I actually kind of forget what the plot of the second game was. Now I think about it, I forget what like the incident going on was. It was just like Yuko doing some shit or something. Oh yeah, no, right. It was like Remilia went missing, and Sake is like, "Where the fuck's Remilia?" And Yukari's like, "I don't know." Yeah, no, Yuko was there, but she wasn't like necessarily the. Or no, was she not the cause of anything? I forget, honestly. She's there. She's definitely there. You know, the Touhou games are really cool. I had a lot of fun playing both of them. Perfect. Yeah, it's not just like it's not just SDM. It was like those are like the only 2 games made, but yeah, it was like or I guess it is kind of like the I guess it kind of does tie back to the first one in more ways now that I think about it, but it's still kind of like it's still like a different incident, right? It's not like you're kind of just like running through every you're not just like running through like the Touhou 6 cast again. You're running through the Touhou 7 cast too. And you know, like I mean, since you're Saki, most of the Touhou 6 cast just like works with you. You know, I'm trying to remember which game I actually liked more between the two. Because I think, like, control-wise, I think I did like Touhouvania 2 a lot more. Although, Touhouvania 2 also has the almost completely useless backdash. Which, like, I kind of get why it's there, but also I don't fully get why it's there. It's just not very good. It doesn't really do anything useful. There was like, I got substantial use out of it one time, and it was like dodging a pattern. It was in order to consistently dodge a pattern that the extra stage boss used. But it was at one very specific point in the pattern, and you also had to be super careful about how you lined it up, otherwise you'd still just get hit. So it was like that backdash was like ultra situational, like about as situational as it could be. Secretly a speedrun skill. I mean, I do know the backdash and yeah, the backdash and why can't I think of the name of the game? Like the Symphony of the Night is like the fastest way of moving in that game, from what I can tell. Everybody does the backdash. You know, but like flying. Oh no. No, this is fine. Check it. See, now if I get hit, it's due to my own fault, not because that one fairy lived. So we're good. That was way closer than that should have been. You're bothering me. Get out of here. Oh my god, I actually capped that. That was probably like some of the worst movement I ever could have done. But hey, we capped it, boys. We did it. Pack your bag, Charlene. We just won an all-expense paid vacation. How did you not die? How did you take so long to die? That's not even how this video game works. Alright. Frozen Peace, here we go. No, dude. Ah, God, I read that correctly too. I just suck. No, you gotta be kidding me. What? Why? Why am I like this? Dude, you can't be fucking serious with that. That should have been that should have been LNN. This should have been LNN. Whatever. Let's fight. Alright, Captain on 1. Cool. I didn't know where to move. Shit. Dude. Aw, come on, man. I died like that. That was bad. Alright, cool. Come on. That has got to be the most brutal non-2 pattern I've ever capped in my life. Come on. Come on, you can't even give me a little bit of a break. You can't even give me a little bit. And I suck. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous. All right, here we are at the final again. Moved a little too far off to the side. She's gonna die soon. I can hear it. Yeah. Okay, I got best possible luck. That's a third Sanyo kill. That's a third one. Dude, I like... So to recount my deaths, I played super bad on I got super lucky on spell 1, but just fucked up right at the end. And, I got... You know, I got super unlucky on non 2, somehow didn't die. I got super unlucky on spell 2, did die because there was nowhere I could go at that point. And then I fucked up and accidentally went too far to the right. I held to the right for like a couple frames too long and I died for that. That was that experience. I should have gone to the right there, not the left. In my head, I wanted to move left, but no. That was not even remotely where I needed to be. That was way scarier than that had any right to be. I didn't see that. I didn't see that orb in time. I didn't see that one. Do you think that's good? Nah. What do I want to achieve before this stream's out? Because I definitely have the patience to go over 2 hours today. So what do I want to do? I guess at least just one more run to stage 4. I've gotten like, what, like 3 runs to stage 4 and like almost 2 hours. Let's say one more, and then we can call it. $195. $191 or $11.91. Look at this. Look at this gamer. It's such a gamer. To be fair, again, like, despite how quickly that run went to shit, like, right at the end of stage 3, I am still happy that I got to stage 4. I am still happy with that. Like, I will always say, the more runs I can get to stage 4, the better. Because there are just some times where I can just play for an hour without getting a run to stage 4, and that just feels very saddening. So, like, if I get a run to stage 4, that is always good. Alright. Good. Okay, I remember I was talking about before. I was like talking about like just pros and cons between Touhouvania 1 and Touhouvania 2. I'm trying to remember all of them off the top of my head. I think it was like Touhouvania 1 or whatever, like I think like okay, well, so in general, flight is better in Touhouvania 2, like just like 100%. And like because like the thing is before in Touhouvania 1, whenever you were flying, like the game put you on ice physics. Like just straight up, like your start and stop were not like as like wasn't as quick as you'd like it to be. And so whenever they asked you to do precise movement with flying in Touhou 1, it was super fucking annoying. I'm looking at you, Flandre. But yeah, no, but so like in Touhou 2, they made flying like a whole lot like they made flying like a whole lot like just snappier. Like you know, you start and stop more so on a dime. So like if you do need to do any precise movements of flying, it feels a lot more natural. But flying in general as a movement tool feels a lot more difficult to properly use in Touhouvania 2, just because like your flight is way slower. Like you fly so much slower in Touhouvania 2. so it's like, just like using flight to like cheese screens just becomes a lot more difficult. I mean, obviously it's not going to be as easy as it was in Touhou 1, because Touhou 1 literally lets you fly forever, right? Which, I'm glad they put a limit on flying. But yeah, it's just like, just using flying, like, just to try to like get away from a situation is just way more difficult because you move so slowly. And like, the thing is, like, using flying to get away from a situation was like something that that was like really important in Touhou 1 because your hitbox is so huge in general. Like, if you're in a bad spot or you're just taking damage over and over and over again, like, typically you'd want to use flying because that shrinks down your hurt box by a lot. But in Touhou 2, like, it's like, you know, your hurt box still shrinks, but like, actually getting away from the situation is sometimes impossible just because of how slowly you move. It's also like in the same vein where it's like there's no quick way of moving forward either. Like, you had the slide to quickly move forward in Touhou 1, but like the backdash is like way too much lag to actually be used as like a quick movement option in Touhou 2. So like that's like another case where it's just like, yeah, like sometimes like you're just kind of getting hit by something over and over and over again. And you don't really have any way like forward. But like sometimes you have to move forward. Like if you're like in a corner or something and it's like, okay, well I need to move forward now. It's like it just kind of feels like, what the fuck do I do? Because you really don't get iframes in Touhou. Also, we're in stage 3. Yeah, time to time to clutch up. Time to clutch up, streamer. You said one more run to stage 4. Now here's a chance. Well, here's a potential chance. To be fair, whether I got once getting here or not really wouldn't affect that much. It's more so how I play the stage itself. Having full power does feel nice, though. Yeah, I'm leading that a little too far. I went too fast there. I went too fast. I didn't even need to move that fast. I just wanted to be out of there. Fuck. Has everyone seen that that fighting game meme or whatever that came out recently? That was just like just like when you try guessing on defense and it's just like the guy picking every single wrong option. It was just a sound effect like of just like aw, dang it. That's what it feels like to be in stage 3 sometimes. Just like, aw, dang it. Alright. Well, we made it here. So that's a gaff. Alright, time to fight against you. Yeah, that was... I should have gone to the left there. I shouldn't have tried, like, going more in the center like that. It would have accounted for the second bullet better. I'm surprised how fast she died there. I thought I was going to have to dodge that for a lot longer. God, that's so hard to space correctly. I had so little room to work with there. Alright. That was unfortunate. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Now we got Ferdinand. Okay. Oh no. I was moving when that happened, so that clumped it up way more than it should have been clumped up by. That was scary. Okay. All right. Well, I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Why can't I get Sanyo runs like that? Or why can't I get, like, Sanyo fights more along those lines during the good runs? Whatever. I'm a man of my word. I said one more run to stage 4, and, well, we got it. Ow. Alright, so, anyone up for a yellow rice cap? And anyone up for capping good old yellow rice? Is the 1 power stage 4. How about 1 power yellow rice? Isn't that fun? Damn it, that was actually so close. That was so close. How close was that? How many seconds? Hold on. That was so fucking close. Alright, well, I said I wanted one more stage 4 run before the session was out, and I got it, so I think I'm good to call it here. It's been 2 hours. I got 4 runs to stage 4. I'll take what I can get. In any case, alright, thank you so much to whoever watched the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.